Hey everybody, and this is Aphrodite Witch 12, and this is probably like my fourth time trying to make this video. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about why some spells work and some spells don't. And the truth behind it all is how much energy you put into it, how much intent you put into it, and how much you actually feel about it. If it's something that you're doing for another person, this is why I hate doing spells for other people unless they're with me during it. It's like, I don't know exactly their situation. You never know exactly what kind of spell they really need unless they're there with you, guiding you, and actually doing it with them. Um, but the true thing is, if you are doing a spell that's probably off the internet, um, this is what a lot of new people in the craft do. They don't know how to write spells, so they go ones off the internet. They use only ones in books. They think because they are new, they can't write their own spells, which is kind of true, because to write your own spell, you have to know the exact, you have to know the god and goddess, you have to know your elements, you have to know yourself. You have to know yourself before you do anything. Um, but the way I do mine is I usually just call the gods and goddesses and everything, but since I'm like an empath kind of sensitive thing going on in my body, I can feel energy around me, so I can tell if a spell's gonna work or it's not gonna work by how much energy that's getting built up. And it depends on how short and how long your spell actually is, because the longer it is, the more intent, the more energy that gets put into it, the more you actually want to do it. Because if it's a fast spell like that in like only a couple minutes, it's probably not going to do that much because you don't put that much energy into it. The most spells that can go really fast are probably prayers or little spells that you do before you go to bed, either to help you not have nightmares, something like that. But if you're doing if you're doing an important spell that's gonna take place into your life, and like a protection spell, healing spell, money spell, the only spells that have worked for me are protection, sometimes healing because I get sick sometimes. Um, but those are actually done by my other witchy friend. But I usually mostly stick with love, protection, and somewhat money spells. Well, not money, prosperity. But I don't really go that much out of those areas because I don't know how to do that many healing or healing or any other kind of spell out there because I don't have experience with it. Um, But yeah, if you do not have enough energy, if you don't even feel like you're really into it, because if you're doing a spell for somebody else, like doing a prosperity or a luck spell for somebody else, you're not gonna feel as much energy as if they were in the room with you and helping you along by aiding the spell with them, by putting their energy plus yours. It's way powerful to do a spell with other people than it's like you can build up a lot of energy by yourself, but the more people you have, it's like even if you have another person with you. Like I do a lot of my spells with my friend Ashley. You've seen in my other videos and my other channels. But the amount of energy that builds up with our spells, it's so fabulous. I love doing spells with her because we have our own little coven type thing. Um, and it's just amazing. And then we did a binding ritual, so it's like we're connected all the time. And yeah, I guess that's really all I want to say about why spells do and don't work. Oh my god, I hate yawning so much. But the reason why I brought up the whole new people in the craft and getting spells off the internet is because you do not know what that person did their spell for. It could have been a prosperity spell, and then you read the spell and it looks like it fit you, but it didn't come from you. It came from them, and they put on the internet. So it's like you're pretty much just reciting something off the internet. That's why every witch on YouTube either says, don't get spells off the internet, don't get spells off in books, because they have so many supplies. Not all of them, but some of them have a lot of supplies that people think they need to get every single one for the spell to work. And the truth is, you do not need that many things to do a spell. Me and my friend just lit 4 candles. We had a rose petal circle and my cauldron in the middle, and for lighting stuff. And that was it. Well, and incense, but that's actually a pretty simple ritual than I usually do. Other than that, I usually cast circles. But what else was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Another thing is the craft is not just spells and rituals. Well, it is like a lot of rituals, but it's not just spells and making your wishes come true. Cause you can't really make your wishes come true in the craft. It's not something that you can get into and be charmed. Have a spell come like the next day. That is exactly what my mom does with me. That's why I hate doing spells for her. Sorry, I'm gonna fix this because you're tilting. But she wants me to do prosperity spells for her, a spell to get a guy away from her. But she keeps thinking of this stuff, and the more you think about it, and the thing where she asked me the day later, yeah, I don't think the spell worked. I didn't get any money yet. That's exactly what she said, and I was like about to blow up. Ooh. And then she was saying, can you put a please come fast part in it? And no. I don't want to get karma coming back at me because I did a spell for you when I don't even feel like you really deserve it now. But I don't know. It's like the more you think about your spell, the more it won't work, because that whole you look at a clock and it goes really slow. Because the more you think about a spell or something you are doing, the slower it will take to happen, because you're always expecting something to happen. It's that whole don't look for love, it'll come towards you. That's true, but I'm always looking for love. That's why I call myself Aphrodite, because I literally think I'm woven into a love person. I'm always looking for a guy, but I don't know. But yeah, this is my little ramble about why spells work and sometimes they don't. And it's mostly my experiences and a lot of some input from witchy YouTubers. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys kind of got the idea why some of your spells work and some don't. They're not always going to work. Trust me, they won't always work. It's the way that it is. It's pretty much, if you feel like it's going to work, it probably will. If you feel like it won't work, it probably won't. It's all about your energy. It's pretty much, yeah, it is all about your energy. Okay, I'm going to stop this rambling, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and love you all, and see you guys later. Bye.